One day, while trying to draw a perfect picture of the ninja hot dog squad, Chibiko got a bit frustrated and scrunched up his piece of paper. He threw it over his shoulder and, to his amazement, it landed perfectly in his waste paper basket. Wow, he thought. I might not be as good at drawing as I wish I was, but maybe I'm very good at basketball. Chibiko started to imagine himself doing all kinds of fancy basketball moves. Looking in one direction but passing the ball to a teammate in the other direction. Shooting a three-pointer from a long way from the hoop. Passing the ball behind his back. And even jumping up very high and performing a slam dunk. It all seemed very exciting all of a sudden, and Chibiko began to wonder why he never took the basketball that was in his bedroom outside to play. Maybe it was time that he did. Chibiko went to his room, got his ball, and then rode the bus to Button Park. When he arrived, he checked the signpost and made his way to the basketball court. When he got there, there were a few children standing around, looking a little bit sad. Chibiko wondered what had happened. Did something bad happen? He asked. One of the kids looked up at him and then pointed to what looked almost like an orange puddle on the ground. Our ball landed on a very sharp stick, the child said. And now it's flat, and we can't play anymore. Oh, Chibiko said. That really is too bad. He thought for a moment, and then added, I can't fix your ball for you. But if you let me join in, then you're welcome to use my basketball. This made the children look happier. Of course, said the one that he had been speaking to. You can join my team. Here. The child passed a singlet with the number 7 on it to Chibiko. Chibiko took it a little nervously. The last time he had worn something like this, it had gotten stuck to his head. Fortunately, this one fit much better and he was able to put it on easily. Playing basketball turned out to be more difficult than throwing pieces of paper around. But Chibiko was having a lot of fun. He had found that he wasn't very good at shooting the ball, but he wasn't so bad at finding a teammate to pass to, and he was also good at stealing the ball. He was learning that there were actually many different ways that he could be helpful to his teammates. They played for a long time and everyone was getting a bit tired. The score was very close. Chibiko's team had 46 points and the other team had 48. It had been decided that they would finish the game after 2 more minutes, and so everyone was getting nervous. Suddenly, Chibiko got a big chance. He caught a pass that was meant for the other team. There was nobody in front of him, and so he took off. He ran forward and jumped as high as he could. Was he going to dunk the basketball? Crash! Chibiko had jumped very high, but not high enough. Instead of throwing the ball into the hoop, he had instead thrown himself into a trash can. Fortunately, it was mostly empty except for a few candy wrappers. Chibiko tried to pull himself out, but he was stuck. How would he help his team like this? Soon enough, his new friends came over and pulled him from the bin. Thank you, Chibiko said as he blinked and rubbed his eyes. Did we win? The final score was 50-50, his teammates said. I'm sorry, Chibiko said. If I hadn't landed in the bin, maybe we would have won. Don't worry about it, the child said. That was the best. and funniest game of basketball that we've played in ages. We should play together again sometime. Chibiko waved goodbye and got on the bus to go home. He really had fun, so much so that he didn't even mind that he had accidentally thrown himself into the bin.